Hi everyone! This month I will show you what is my favorite way to combine the functional fitness that I do professionally with the idea of honoring God through your body and actions. So check this out. Last time I told you that one of my New Year's resolutions was to volunteer with my church more, and I also work professionally in the area of functional fitness. So I've gotten my New Year's resolution off to a good start. Because of those tornadoes that hit Alabama in January, we had to go out for disaster relief. Now, here is where both the fitness and the volunteer work come together, because you can see how it takes a lot of physical ability to move those logs. You have to have really good biomechanics in your lifting to keep this up, because these shifts last anywhere from 6 to even 9 or 10 hours. So to keep this up the entire day, you need to have a good base of strength and endurance. But you can see how some people are not doing heavy lifting. Instead, they're running the tractors or the chainsaws. They do run the chainsaw to saw the logs off of the trees. And all of those roles are equally important. So we have people of all ages and physical abilities working with us. You can see how it's not just young people. There are some older folk, and everybody has a purpose here. And everyone's role is important. Some of the older folk who can't climb on the roof and balance like this, they instead move the lighter branches, or they do some of the machine work if they're qualified in that. I mean, I personally cannot run a chainsaw or a tractor. So everybody has their role, and you can see how the person who is most valuable is not necessarily the one with the best balance and the best strength. It is anyone who is willing to use the abilities that they have in the best possible way. This means a lot to me because fitness and religion can both get very self-righteous and show-offy. Like fitness, a lot of people make it all about your body image and looking perfect and showing off your amazing tricks that you can do. Whereas with Christianity, a lot of people will make it very self-righteous and hypocritical. They'll talk about the way a person should be, but not actually do those right things and take action. So here, what is so amazing about this is that everyone is using their God-given abilities the way that they can to really take action and do those right things that they say that they want to do. So I took the time to interview someone else who was working on the same mission to talk about what it means to honor God with your actions. This is Mark, who also volunteered with U.M.C.O.R with me today. So Mark, tell us about what is the relationship between the strength and endurance that you need for the physical work that we do here, and how that relates to your faith and the kind of mindset that you want to have.
Well, I think it's so important for us to live our lives for God, and that's not just about things we say. It is very much about things that we say, but it's also about things that we do. So it's important for me to try to serve people and help people in the name of Jesus, because that's part of what we do. We talk about our faith, we try to live out our faith by our actions, and that's why I'm here today.
Yes, exactly. It's a lot about not just thinking about it or hearing about it, but actually honoring God through your actions. And sometimes it takes the form of physical work, like what we do here.
Yes.
With all of this disaster relief, like how we helped to tarp up that roof. That took physical action, but we were motivated not just by showing off, but how that relates to how we want to be generous as people, and the fact that because we do have the physical ability to do all this kind of stuff, we want to use those abilities that we have, right?
Yes. It's so important to use what we have and to use it well. I pastor with a church in Montgomery, Perry Hill United Methodist Church, and I do a lot of things with thoughts and minds and connecting with people. And it's also important for us to show our love by our action.
Great, thank you. So that's all for now. I hope this inspires you to use your abilities for a good cause.